about 3 years ago, I was in the park with a friend of mine. We were actually exercising, playing handball slash tennis, at least, or at least handball with tennis rackets. But technically, it wasn't quite finished because we were not on the tennis court. But during that time, though, I was singing this song, "Open the Eyes of My Heart, Lord. I Want to See You." And as I was singing that song, I remember a young man walked up behind me, and since then we started a great friendship. But funny enough, he walked up and told me that he was my husband. And I'm just like, okay, really? So you're my husband? How funny. No, I don't think so, mister. But since then, though, I realized that I've had several individuals at different points who've shown interest, and things just didn't work out. And I've always saying to myself, I wonder if my eyes were really open. Are they more open now? And interestingly enough, as I am going through this fast, or nearing the end of my fast, I've realized that the Lord definitely was opening my eyes, has opened my eyes, and I'm definitely more open, more aware, and more able to discern the things and the people that are coming into my space and are, in my circle. And it definitely is very interesting in that I'm able to recognize certain things. I'm able to recognize the behaviors, the patterns, or just the personality, the presence, the spirit of the person that is coming in my space. And I'm able to say, okay, wait a minute. I know you. I've seen you before. I've dated you. I've had a conversation with you. Not that I'm dismissive of people, but I am just more aware and able to discern, who is going to be a great fit, or who has come into my life really just for a season, or just to share a word of encouragement, words of wisdom, or this may be somebody who I can learn from, or this person can learn from me, or I've taken this test and I've passed this. I've learned a lesson, don't need to go backwards. So I am really grateful that my eyes are a lot more open and I'm a lot more aware. And like Maya Angelou had said, when people show you who they are, believe them. Don't second guess. Believe the behaviors, believe what you're seeing. Because most likely the manifestation of what you're seeing is it's real. Yes, there are times when we may have our off days, but I do believe that our personalities are pretty much constant, pretty much fixed for the most part. And who we are, for the most part, is who we represent, unless we're pretending. And who's got time for a pretender? So when people show you who they are, truly believe them. And I think one of the best ways to know who is in your corner, or who is real, as opposed to, who is a counterfeit, is when you're faced with a crisis or a situation, and just how people react, or the level of support that they offer is very indicative, or you can really know who they are really, and if they're really in your corner, are they genuine? Is what they're saying, or what they've been saying, what they've been feeding you, because some people got game, and I mean serious game. So are they who they say they are, or they were just perpetrating? And trust me, when you go through a crisis, or just sharing a scenario, or just a piece of your life, or a challenge that you're going through, and when that person responds in a certain way, then you really know, or you're able to decipher, okay, this person is genuine, this person is in my corner, this person is supporting me. And as a single person, you need to know who is real or who is counterfeit, because the devil will send different people in your path, different people to test you, different people to convincingly say that they've been sent from God and they're your husband, they're the one, and sometimes they come with really, really, really good game. And if you're not on top of your game, you can definitely get deceived and misled.